Hello there ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Adam Risk and this is a review of Grey Goose. Of course it's the limited edition. Regularly I would not spend the kind of money that Grey Goose goes for on the market, which is about $54 a bottle, on a vodka because, well, I'm not particularly a vodka man. Although I do tolerate it and I'm willing to give them a try. But supposedly Grey Goose is the tastiest vodka in the world. Now, my mind is open. I'm willing to give it a try and see if that's indeed the truth, because I've never actually tried Grey Goose. In fact, we have someone right in here. Now, I'll put it this way. I do think Australia probably has better wheat, but my mind is open, as I said before. So, essentially some history. And the reason why this bottle is a limited edition is because of the fact that essentially Grey Goose has been around since 1997, and in 2004 they were sold to Bacardi. Since then, Grey Goose has become relatively popular. You even hear Shia LaBeouf reference it in one of his hate-filled rants at a McDonald's store. And I saw one in the knocked over garbage bin of a person up the street, so eventually I did decide to hell with it, give it a go, and then I'm a bit of a chump when it comes, well, I should say I'm a little bit of a sucker when it comes to limited edition bottles, especially because this bottle is actually pretty nice in my view, and you've got a bit of marketing spin on the back about what Grey Goose actually is. And surprisingly enough, it's actually a corked lid. That's actually pretty surprising coming from a vodka, since that's generally reserved for bourbons or things of that description. So, to hell with it. I've never tried Grey Goose before. It's at a pretty exorbitant price, so I might as well have a go and see what it's actually like. I'll do that now. From smelling it, it does smell a tad bit like many other vodkas. But it does not have the same sort of odor to it that you would expect from either Absolut, Smirnoff, or even Double Black. Surprisingly enough, from what I've actually tasted, it is pretty good. Well, I can come to a verdict. Grey Goose is a pretty damn good vodka. It doesn't have the oily, weedy tastes present in some vodkas, and I think it's competitive with things like, for example, the Smirnoff Double Black. Since Grey Goose, it is a wheat vodka. It's made from essentially wheat, and it, of course, tastes like it. You'll get different results, of course, with different vodkas, because they have different things in them. But, I mean, I'm not a particular, great fanatic in regards to vodka, but I will say that Grey Goose is pretty good from my tasting of it. Although I do sometimes have issues differentiating between the tastes of different vodkas, but this is a good one. Although it does come at a hefty price, but personally I wanted the bottle more than I sort of wanted the vodka in many ways, but you get the two and it ends up being rather nice. But I'll say that if the French were as good at making vodka as they were actually protecting their borders and preventing Charlie Hebdo and protecting freedom of speech, they'd be a pretty nice country. Regardless, it's pretty interesting what you can do with essentially some wheat, some enzymes, some yeast, a distillation column, and essentially some whiskey water filtered through limestone. Either way, though, that's Grey Goose, and, well, I'm going to have some fun with that tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I might do more videos like this if there's some degree of interest.